Okay, so I've just seen this story about the Al-Qaeda manual that was apparently downloaded by the killer in Southport, and I saw Maya Tusi talking about this, and then I started watching what he was saying. And I also saw what Tommy Robinson had said on the event on Saturday. And now we hear that the man concerned has been charged with a criminal offence. Now, unlike Maya Tusi and certain other people, Nigel Farage and others, who have now weighed in on this question immediately, I made the minor effort, the small effort, to look up what Politico had said and what Maya Tusi was saying and what the police are saying about the manual. Now, the manual's title is Military Studies in Jihad Against Tyrants, the Al-Qaeda Training Manual. Now, I ask anyone watching this now to write down those words in Google. Military Studies in the Jihad Against Tyrants, the Al-Qaeda Training Manual. So just do that now. Military Studies in the Jihad Against the Tyrants, the Al-Qaeda Training Manual. And what you discover is that it's freely available on the internet, circulated by the American military. It's circulated by the American Air Force, Air Force University. It's circulated by, it's on sale on Waterstones. It's circulated by the American Federation of Scientists. And therefore, no matter what, even if it's true that this person read this manual and that somehow inspired him, it's utterly and completely irrelevant to verifying whether he had any connection to Al-Qaeda or any terrorist connections. Because it's the American military circulating it. And Taylor Francis, which is one of the major publications, academic publication sources in the entire world, if you look up in Google, you'll find it's under Google Books. So let's just discount this latest story. Just go and do what I've said. Look up the name, look up the words, and you'll find that the manual, the so-called terror manual, the downloading of which is supposed to be a criminal offence according to the latest statements, has nothing to do with terrorism. It's actually circulated by the American Army and the American Air Force to advise them. So why has this story come out now? Who's foolish enough to follow it without bothering to do a simple search? And does it mean that any of us who now search for that manual and download it from the American Air Force are terrorists and can be charged on terrorism charges? You know, this is madness. And whoever's behind the release of this story is likely up to something, or is a complete ignoramus. The Politico website. But yeah, I mean, I posted under Maya Tusi's thing, and I'll show you the screen now, just so you can see it. I know it'll be the wrong way around if I do it like this. Right, so here, look, this is Maya Tusi's page, and I've posted this underneath his basement, under his statements. Do a search for the relevant document, Military Studies in the Jihad Against Tyrants,